when Pasillas allegedly hired this man, Juan.
Welcome to CSL TV, and I just hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is just a review, a reaction, as well as an informational channel. Hopefully, informational part help you and someone out. And you know, we just watch videos and talk about them. And if you do know more about what we watch, go ahead and enlighten us with some little details about it, because you know what I'm saying, I just be surfing and surfing and surfing. But I don't like making my intros too long, so you guys already know what we about to do over here, so let's get it.
This story out of Chicago is horrifying, and we have to warn you, the details may be upsetting. It all went down Sunday night, and everything seemed routine until the unthinkable happened. Watch as John Williams, an Uber driver in Chicago, picks up a young woman in West Garfield Park. He confirms her name,
Diamond.
Yeah.
But as soon as that happens, things take a turn.
Yeah. Go, go, go. You're gonna shoot up the car.
John reacts quickly.
Shoot up the car.
Yeah, go.
As gunfire rings out.
What the f***?
Acting fast, John accelerates away.
What is that? What the f*** is that? What the f*** was that?
We just shot at the car.
For what?
The passenger doesn't respond, but offers to call the cops.
Let me call the police.
Man, f*** this shit.
As they waited, more gunshots echoed, and cars started making erratic maneuvers on the street. Fearing for their safety, John decided they couldn't wait any longer and drove the woman to her destination before continuing his shift. Despite the frequency of such events, Chicago police had no report of this particular shooting. Residents say the community has deteriorated into a battleground where residents are numb to the sound of gunshots. We don't know exactly what motivated this shooter, but what we do know is that violent crime is often a manifestation of deeper societal issues. The primary driver? Poverty. This all points back to a larger conversation about how capitalism, with its unequal distribution of wealth and resources, contributes to a cycle of crime and desperation. In a city where the sounds of gunfire become the norm, it's a stark reminder of the work that needs to be done to heal and rebuild communities like West Garfield Park.
Man, think about if you was an Uber Lyft driver and somebody did this when you start pulling up. All I gotta say is this is a domestic violence situation, and she was too goddamn relaxed and comfortable with that. You know, it ain't like this is something new to her. She wasn't freaked out. I mean, of course we know gunshots, hysterical and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They used to it in Chicago. Evidently, in Chicago we hear about it in the news all the time. We know motherfuckers don't play in Chicago, but at the same time, domestic violence isn't cool at all, man. And if somebody make you that damn mad, you should not condone and want to do violence the first time somebody picks you off. You should try to solve the situation or walk the other way and say, this ain't even worth going to jail for or dying for, because it's not. Shit, it's so much life out here, and we only promise two things. We only promise to be what? What's this? To give breath? You know what I'm saying? We was born to be born. And then when we done with our time evaporates on this earth, expire, fucking however you want to put it or say it, we gonna die. So we promise life and death. All of us got the same shit. So why not try to make the best of it with our timeline while we're here?
This story out of California is shocking, and we have to warn you, the details may be upsetting. This is Samuel Pasillas, a 47-year-old pastor from Victorville, a couple hours east of LA, and a father fiercely protective of his family, especially his daughter. But that protectiveness took a dark turn late last year. That's when Pasillas allegedly hired this man, Juan Manuel Cebreros, as a hitman tasked with, you guessed it, killing his daughter's boyfriend. The boyfriend was driving when a car pulled up next to him at a stop sign and started shooting. He was hit several times. These are photos of the crime scene, his car riddled with bullets. One of those bullets reportedly struck the guy's cell phone, so he couldn't even call 911. He had to drive himself to the hospital. An investigation uncovered evidence of Pasillas and Cebreros conducting surveillance on the boyfriend. Pasillas has been accused of paying almost $40,000 to Cebreros to carry out the hit. His neighbors are shocked.
It was hard for me to believe because, I mean, he's a pastor. You don't expect that.
Miraculously, the boyfriend, who hasn't been identified, survived. We don't know exactly what drove Pasillas to such extremes, but critics say the root of many violent acts lies in the social and economic pressures facing individuals today. Poverty, mental health issues, and the stress of modern life can push people to the brink. These stories are becoming all too common. It's a grim reminder of the work that still needs to be done to address the underlying causes of violence and desperation. Pasillas and Sobreros now face multiple charges, including attempted murder, as they await trial. They're each being held on $1 million bail.
Well, god dang, this pastor done hired a hitman for real. Now, I hear about it in articles about they thought about it, but they knew they wasn't going to go through with it. But if you look at them eyes right there, he mean business, serious business. And he really went through with the plan of hiring a hitman and paying him $40K to go through with this. Thank God the boyfriend survived, because his car was, oh my God, all them bullet holes in his stuff, man. You knew something was gonna be bad, which it was. And he survived it though, because unlike this pastor, God said it's not your time. But for this pastor, God said it's your time, because that's some real demonic shit. You should have been having a satanic church if you got that type of negativity in your heart. You know, the people that don't even like me, I just wish that one day they would get it together. Anybody who got anything negative to say about anybody or anyone, I hope one day in your heart, you know what I'm saying, you'll have a change of it and to be positive and beautiful, you know what I'm saying, and you don't be all on that hatred shit, because we all born with the same opportunity and chances, and two of those we all gonna have, and that's being born with breath, life, and death. We all promised them to. You know what I'm saying? So, this pastor right here, I don't know what to say.